And we are back at it again. Um, KB24, all K, no B. Um, Bryce ain't here. Don't know what Bryce said. Didn't hit him up for this episode. Episode was a little urgent, and this episode is going up on YouTube. But this is you know perfect example of the day we've had in the NFL world right here. Uh, just if you've seen this graphic on Twitter or any social medias, you know what the fuck this is. This is Darius Slay to the Steelers, man. If my memory can stretch me that far on the day, because the notifications Chef, Ian, and all the other guys have been putting out into the world have been a little mind-boggling and a little upsetting, to say the least. I'm a Falcons fan. If you're a Falcons fan, you know why I say a little upsetting. And just, a little just a little bit of everywhere, man. So we're just gonna take a full deep dive into what possibly every trade every trade, every move, every signing could possibly mean for every team. And a team that took a huge hit today, I will say, are two NFC competitors, one being the 49ers and the other being the Eagles. The Eagles lost two key parts of their D line and Sweat and Williams. I think they lost Williams. And matter of fact, no need to think, you got a phone right here. About a screenshot. With Williams and Sweat leaving. And the 49ers, they lost Hafunga. They just released Juszczyk. Fuck. They lost Greenlaw a couple hours ago to the Broncos. They lost a whole lot of key pieces, and they also have to turn around and not even finally, but they also have to turn around and now pay Brock Purdy, who looks like that's gonna be their QB of the future. And as we are talking about everything right now, the Steelers, no, the Chargers just picked up Najee Harris on a 1 year deal. As we're speaking about more deals coming through, the day has been just insane. That's another way to explain the day. The day has been insane. The day has been hectic. The day has been crazy. At least for me personally. I'm the Black Adam Schefter, as my group chat likes to call me. So here we are, man. The free agency wave this year has been a fun wave of signings and crazy moves. Yesterday, Josh Allen, reigning MVP, got um a super duper duper deal. I don't remember the numbers, but he got a great deal, and it was well deserved. I can say that, to say the least, without being completely disrespectful. Josh Allen isn't my favorite QB in the league, but also at the same time, he's not a bad quarterback. I just wouldn't have paid him until he got me to the fucking Super Bowl. But we know how that shit go. You either pay a good quarterback or he's gonna walk. So we know how that shit go. It's a business, and everybody has their side of it. Um, Fuck, man. I made a video about this shit yesterday for TikTok. I had all the moves all in my head and everything. Um, Cooper Flag is on his way out of LA. And me personally, what that means is they're going all in on Puka for the future. Puka is a great player. He's a young player. And he is honestly what Cooper Flag it was, later on in his career right now. And that might be a little bit of a stretch in some people's eyes. And the only reason why I say that is because when Puka came into the league his first year, he pulled off an amazing rookie season, and it was one to look at and be like, "Fuck, how did this guy go, as a late round pick? Like, how did this guy fall that late in the draft? Who fucking knows?" Scouts don't do a good job. They only look at big names. I can't say we. I'm not a fucking scout. But it looks like they're going all in on Puka. Looks like they're gonna keep the veteran quarterback so they can keep him, seasoned for when they do have to bring in the rookie. He hopefully he has that, in the back of his head. I don't know, but Puka their future. I don't know what they're gonna do defensively. Didn't see too much of their defensive moves. Um, if I did, I probably didn't pay attention to them. Um, the Falcons, like I said earlier, it's a sad day for us Falcons fans because we let a great player in Grady Jarrett walk away. And honestly, a lot of people would say, it was about damn time. A lot of people would say that. He was getting a little older, and what Chicago just paid for him, honestly, I feel like we had the money, but it wasn't worth it paying that much for older D tackle when we most likely are going to draft defensive. It doesn't make sense. A lot of things just wouldn't have made sense for us this offseason if we went out and spent, big money within our core, our older core, as a Falcons fan. I want to hang on to what was, the Super Bowl core or whatever. Oh man, look at the smoke fucking up the camera. I would want to hang on what was our Super Bowl core, but it's time for that new era. It's time for the turn of the leaf. And we also got to see what the fuck is gonna happen to Kyle Pitts, man. I haven't seen anything as of late right now, but yeah, we got to see what's going on with Kyle Pitts. Speaking of tight ends, fucking uh look at the dog street talking about make the call for fucking Kyle usage. Anyways, man, that guy, he's an Eagles fan. He wants another ring. But like I said, speaking of tight ends, Dallas Goddard is most likely on his way out of Philly. Speaking of another Philadelphia hit, they gave Dallas the ability to request a trade, man, and it's low key was a long time coming, and you know he's been a low key injury riddled player for most of his career, so he's pulled off decent seasons, but for them to pull off another championship, they might need to go younger, better, and somebody that can do it all and do it all season long, not for maybe 6 or 7 games. Charvarius, fuck, I'm ghetto as shit. Charvarius Ward, he walks away from San Francisco after saying earlier in the season that, he likes San Francisco, but, it caused a lot of trauma due to, what happened within his family. And honestly, the move to the Colts, it gives the Colts more hope for the long term to find that quarterback, to get that quarterback in there. A lot of Colts fans are hoping for Arch to make the franchise a better place. Who knows if Arch even enters the draft this year? But that's their hopes. And great pickup in Charvarius Ward. Hopefully he comes out there and balls out just as he was and fucking in San Francisco. Josh Dobbs found a home again in fucking New England to back up Drake May and mentor him. And also, Kenny Pickett is one and done in fucking Philly. So, this is the most Cleveland Browns shit I've ever seen as of lately. First, Deshaun Watson. Now you get a quarterback with baby hands. Instead of keeping DTR, I, I don't know, man. I honestly feel like Dorian could have been a great project quarterback, great experiment. He showed flashes in the games that he did and that he has playing for the Browns, but also giving the Eagles a decent backup. When I say decent, the kid is honestly, great backup. So giving them a great backup. Hey man, that just adds fuel to the fire of a team already coming off of a championship year. And Jeremy Chin, that was an interesting move for the Raiders. Jeremy Chin is a Raider now. Most of the deal, I don't know if he was already a Raider. Don't know. I'm not too fond of the Raiders. So if he was already a Raider, excuse me. But, he's a Raider now. Not too fond of the Raiders. They're kind of, beneath me. And that's kind of, crazy to say, me being a Falcons fan. Um, 49ers, once again, as their name continues to pop up in the free agency pool. What in the world? What just came across my phone? Oh, yeah. NFL app reporting after fucking Ian Rappaport that Najee Harris is a charge now. But Aaron Banks of the 49ers, once again, like I said, 49ers hits coming out of fucking everywhere. He is now a Packer. That is what I say is a huge hit. You need offensive line, you need that protection. I'm not, too fond of their backups on their line, but I honestly feel like they don't have nobody to fill that hole, and they have to, go find that hole. Or hopefully, whatever backup was coming behind him took whatever advice or took whatever he, seeds he planted, and takes off and runs with him. I don't know, but that's a huge hit, especially with how the Eagles obliterated Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's fucking throwing arm that one year in the NFC Championship, so that's a huge hit. The Texans are sending Larry Tunsil to the Commanders. Me personally, I'm asked this once, and I'm gonna, say, how dumb can you be to give Jaden Daniels more protection? Like, how idiotic can you be to give this kid more protection? It's a dumb move. It's a stupid move. I know I know Tunzel is getting a little older, but it's a dumb move. It's a stupid move. I personally didn't see this coming at all. It was one of the moves on the day that I for sure didn't see coming at all, you know. And I really don't have too much more to say about that move. It's a dumb, stupid, retarded move, and it just doesn't get any, worse than that. I don't think Nico Mannion did do worse than that. So, it does get worse than that. Nico Mannion trade, like Luca trade. Oh man. So to keep the dice rolling. Packers were all over everywhere today. Titans made a few moves, like I said, but um, we had two quarterbacks leave the free agency market today, and the numbers on the deals were honestly surprising. We had Justin Fields leave Pittsburgh, which honestly shocked the shit out of me. He left Pittsburgh, and he's a Jet, back to another poverty franchise. So he's a Jet now. It doesn't honestly get no worse than that, but you got 2 years to collect 20 M's a year, my dog. I say it's a win-win. You go out there, you ball your eyes out, and possibly you get another deal from either that team or a new team. Who knows? You go out there and you shit the bed. You just got 20 M's to shit the bed, brother. I say it's a win-win. I'm a Justin Fields fan through and through. So whether he goes out there and shits the bed, it's never his fault. It's always the organization. Chicago failed him first. Shouldn't have failed him. It looks dumb as hell. I didn't even get nothing to drink just then. Anyway. But yeah, I'm a true Justin Fields fan. Sad as shit when he left Georgia. But a lot of deals. The Bears honestly were everywhere. Speaking of them taking Grady Jarrett, fuck they took, I can't pronounce his name. I'm reading it real hard right now before I pronounce it. I'm gonna pronounce it. They ended up signing Dio, and honestly, I can't pronounce his last name. So I'm gonna just try. Like I said, I'm gonna try it. Dio Adembo. I feel like that's it. But yeah, they ended up signing that kid. And from what I've seen, after I went and looked at his highlights, because I wasn't too fond of him, he's a pretty decent player. When I say pretty decent, he's a damn good player. They're bulking their defense. They're going for the gusto behind Caleb Williams. I guess they've seen a lot from him last year. He wasn't a bad player last year. He was very low key inconsistent. He had his flashes and he had his moments where it was like, but that's with every rookie. Jaden Daniels had the same thing. Bo Nix had the same thing. Drake May, Michael Penix, all the rookies that played last year showed their flashes, but also had their moments where it was like, So you can't really fault the kid. Cam Bynum and the Colts. Once again, that's another team that was fucking everywhere today. Not only Charvarius, they now have Cam Bynum of the Vikings coming to Indianapolis. I say I love the move. Once again, like I said, they're bolstering their defense, giving them time to try to find that backup QB, not backup, but that starting QB, give time to, you know, level things out, get that playing field going. I don't know, but it's giving them time to figure things out by starting with defense. You have to start somewhere, and a lot of people that I know would say start with defense before you do offense because without your defense, you're shit. And we saw what the fuck that was this year in the Super Bowl. Them niggas got shit on. Go Dogs. Also, go Philly. The Philadelphia Bulldogs, man. Such a beautiful team. Anyways, but yeah, you feel me? It's just been a supersonic wave of fucking Colts doing everything and anything. Second wild QB signing of the day was Sam fucking Darnold getting 100 M's. Now, me personally, the only reason why I'm fucking upset is you could have came and found me and paid me 20 M's. Not even 20. You could have paid me 100K to go out there and play that. I can do the same shit Sam Darnold could do. That might be a hot take. I'm willing to put it up to the test. Anyway, um, 100 M's for Sam fucking Darnold, Seattle, after giving up DK and after letting Tyler Lockett walk. What are we doing? What are we doing? I know he's a little younger. Everybody thought he was a little older because the league gave up on him pretty early. Fans gave up on him pretty early. It was a it was a pretty quick in and out. Hey, bro, this nigga. But he played for the Jets, so we can't really fault him. But after one season, you're now doing it again. You're now giving a flash of a quarterback a bag after you did it to Geno. You just did it to Geno, then you shipped Geno off to Oakland. Not Oakland. I don't even know what the fuck they had there no more. They've moved so many times in my fucking life. Fuck. I don't know. You ship them off to the Raiders. You feel me? And you just you're left with nothing right now, bro. You're left with nothing right now, Seattle. And it's very stressing. It's very depressing, low key. It's very like what the fuck? Because you know I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing. I don't know what the fuck you guys got going on over there, man. It's a real honestly mind-boggling thing. It's like I can't even tell if you guys are rebuilding or just shitting the bed on purpose. Like we're gonna just shit the bed. Now, if Sam Darnold comes back and shows this video, that hey, that was a good signing. That hey, I gotta shut the fuck up. I just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But Sam Darnold for 100 M's and most of that deal is guaranteed. Hey man, fuck out of here. I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't have did it. You couldn't have paid me. I was a I felt real passionate about that dude today. That dude was the dude that did it. Trayvon, Mooring, and the Panthers are connected for 3 years. They gave him the max, one of the highest paid CBs in the league right now. And I don't know much about the kid, but what I can say is more power, man. The Panthers, NFC rivals, I honestly can say, no matter what happens, I'm a Cam Newton fan as well. So no matter what happens, I'm gonna wish you guys the best. But fuck, brother, like you're not gonna beat us this year. It's not gonna happen. I don't care who the fuck you sign. You can bring Cam Newton out of retirement and put him in the hyperbolic time chamber. It's not gonna work. It's not enough. Like I said earlier, the Patriots got Milton Williams. The Patriots were low key a little they made a little noise today. They made a little noise today. They didn't do a lot, but they didn't do too less as well. You feel me? It wasn't like they were too quiet, but it wasn't like they were like, oh my God. The one splash for Williams, Milton Williams, that was a great splash, tearing apart the Eagles, just as the Cardinals did with Josh Sweat. You know, it's it's the name of the game. I've already got the success, so what's next? The bag is next. So with that being said, that's just how it goes. Oh man, Paulson Adello. I said Paulson Adello. Paulson Adobo. Adebo, bro. I can't read, can't see. You know. Two of the worst things about me. He signs with the Giants, 30 M's, and the kid is the kid is a little the kid is a little iffy to me. I like it. I like how he plays the game. But he's a little iffy to me. I haven't paid attention to him a lot, but when I have seen him, it's been like, is he worth it? But I like how the Giants are trying to help the situation out there in New York. Giving 30 M's to the safety. I guess that's a start. I don't know, but they're trying to do something out there. Who the fuck did the Lions just get? And the Lions are re-signing Dan Skipper. In the middle of me talking about that right there, the Lions are re-signing Dan Skipper. Speaking of the Lions, their shit's coming up soon. Their big news of the day. And I don't know if this is really, Titans. They don't even know who the fuck their quarterback is going to be. So them signing an offensive tackle wasn't really the. But I'll say it just for it coming across my screen and it being part of the news that I broke to the world, to where my guys. Um, damn it, that ass. Dan Moore from the Steelers, 4 years, 82 M's. Don't know how great of a signing it is because I barely paid attention to any one of these teams last year. But like I said, they don't know who the fuck is going to be throwing the ball for them. Like, we don't know. They probably already have their mind set up, but we don't know who the fuck they have throwing the ball this year. So I guess it's a great way to, tell whoever they're throwing the ball to that, hey, we're starting with you, brother. We're trying to get you protected. So I guess it's a great way to do that. And DJ Reed is now a Detroit Lion. It's a great signing. Once again, it's gonna sound like I'm a fucking football casual, low key, but I'm only a Falcons super fan. I only watch Falcons games, and I don't pay attention to too many other teams. If I pay attention to the other teams, that's because you feel me. I get bashed, and people are always throwing their accolades back up in my face. But DJ Reed, welcome to Detroit, bud. I say it's a good pickup. I say it's a great pickup. They needed another DB. I feel. And the only reason why I say that is because you can't go wrong with a DB. They can go down at any time. They can go down. They do the hardest job in the NFL. So, an ACL tear, slight shin splint, who the fuck knows? They can go down at any point in time in the middle of the season. So, you know, just having that on the back burner, having him out there, it just gives more cushion to, go out there and play harder football. Lions are a hard football playing team. They're hard fought. So, you know, hopefully they get to the Super Bowl this year. I'm rooting for him, Calvin Johnson, man. And uh, I don't know, man. The Steelers, they ended up with DK Metcalf and then traded Justin Fields. Not traded, but let Justin Fields walk. So, that's a little puzzling. Hopefully. And as I was done there finna bring this shit to a close, Byron Murphy gets a deal, 3 years, 66 M's. He returns back to the Vikings. So after losing Cam Bynum, they put their big boy pants on and say, "Hey, give me my other one." But as I was saying, I really don't know what the fuck I was saying, honestly. Jog my memory. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about before the Byron Murphy notification came through. But yeah, man. Um, follow me on TikTok, follow me Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All of it's gonna be down below. This is going up on YouTube, like I said earlier. This is just gonna be a new way for me to get it out there, a new way for me to do a thing, and you know, stay blessed. Have a great day, and hopefully by the time you guys see this, you're on the way to work, doing something productive. I don't know, but have a great day, have a great morning, have a great day. Peace. Yeah.